not doing too bad. You know, we're pressing, we're keeping the jacks away. I'm not quite hitting as many cleavers as I would like, and that happens sometimes. I feel it, like it's not a good play. And here's where things got really interesting. The jack's really trying to get really close and lay damage when there's two of us, and I didn't really understand why, because honestly, he's not really that great at doing high burst damage this early in the game at level 2. Oh, also, I probably should discuss my build setup with Mundo. So, one of the things is I run tank setup, where I go, let's see, 8-21-1, where I take the 1 in teleport. I take 8 in attack, so I can get the exhaust, plus the, let's see, what else do I get? The AP a little bit. Even though it's not super useful on him, it's not bad. It adds a little bit. Let's see, I have 2 AP. I think it gives... In this particular case, it doesn't really do anything for him, but I don't really like taking the crit. In any case, because I know that you can give him a little bit of AP, and it can be interesting if I ever get around to it. Have done it a couple times. It's not really that smart, but it's okay. Plus, you can't crit on towers, which is the key problem. Like, I wish you could, and then it would make sense to take the crit chance, but crit chance never really works. And here I'm kind of mad that the Corky keeps dying out at top. And then the Corky's like, he's playing really passive, and he just keeps getting killed. Meanwhile, the Fiddles and I are just playing, really aggressive, kind of laying down damage. They don't have a jungler on their team, so we expect that that's going to make a difference. That was kind of a bad toss by me. I'm kind of having weird flow issues where I'm not quite hitting things the way I need to. So here, he disappears, so I figure I'll step up a little bit. Because I don't really want the Shaco to play. And one of the things that's nice about Mundo as a tank, when you have your W, is your spin basically puts them in a really bad spot, where if they do try to jump you, they're immediately just burned out. They cannot be they can't really do anything against you. And that's why Mundo, his tanking strategy is just get in front of somebody, spin, use your W to spin out, do lots of damage. And then if you can, throw your cleaver at them to slow them down when they're chasing you. Otherwise, use your E to do damage to them in a team fight. And you're going to see that a little bit in a few plays in the future. One of the key things that makes Mundo really interesting is the fact that, at least this early, I found it funny that they kept throwing ignites at me when it wasn't going to kill me. And the ignite's great because it slows my regen down. But it's not that helpful in this instance, because slowing my regen down in this game really didn't do anything. So there was a nice gank at top. The game at this point is still sort of undecided. You've got guys on the opposing team that are pretty good at what they're doing. Oh, this is where things get really interesting. So we got the Jacks. Yeah, the Jacks basically kind of played like ass this entire game. Sort of let us get kills really easily. And I can't remember if we get the Shaco here. And, I don't think we do. But, the tower's open, so I take tower shots. Just throw down. I'm about to get hit by the tower, so I spin away. I'm very careful to watch what the Fiddle's doing. I get my ulti, so I figure I can still hang out. One of the key things about playing Mundo at low health, or one of the key things about playing Mundo just in general, is when you hit 6, you're kind of golden at that point. And that's very, very useful to consider. Oh, there's stuff going up here. I'm pretty sure he dies. Yep. I remember seeing that and that being pretty bad. Trundle, just in general, playing very horrible this game. I don't know what the deal is with the matching. I assume, I haven't really done that many ranked games. So I'm being matched with guys that are supposedly around my skill level. And I guess in a weird case they are. So here's where things kind of go bad for me. I do end up dying here, but we get both because they stack on me, and it nets him the easy kills. I probably could have played that a bit differently. Could have maybe ulted a bit earlier, tried to get away, but it wasn't bad. We got the double, and it actually sets us up nicely because I'm not dead for that long, and I have teleport. The two guys we're laning against don't. I'm actually not sure if anybody on the other team has teleport. Oh, the Cho'Gath has teleport. He's teleport ignite. Their team actually ran a lot of ignites, which was